So I wanted to talk a little bit about skincare stuff because I feel like I have this secret that has taken me years to develop. I just ordered the Medicube on TikTok for their big sale. So I had this thought that I want to try doing what I think is like what works and is like cheap stuff. And then see if I use the Medicube stuff on a regular basis, if it actually like improves beyond that. I haven't been doing very good at keeping up with a face routine or anything. I grew up having major acne, I think because I lived in the desert and I didn't really understand timing of washing your face. So I would like wash my face all the time and then it would dry out, and I thought that was good because I thought that it was like my face was too oily. And then I moved to the Midwest where it's very moist, and I started using baking soda with coconut oil to do like a face scrub. And I think because the coconut oil would leave like a residue, so it was moisturizing my face, and then just scrubbing off dead skin, it was like fixing everything. And I used to like pop my pimples all the time, so I have major scars. So then I started using Bath and Body Works hand soap. It used to have the little beads in it, but as long as it's the gel kind, it just like cured any more acne from ever coming. Right now I'm using that mixed with just some oil. I just thought this was kind of fancy. It's the wrong way, I think, because I have the camera face the other way, but I just mixed the oil because I've heard that you can use oil that like penetrates down and loosens up like dirt and yucky stuff. And sometimes I get like hard things here and on my nose and right here. I feel like this is kind of disorganized in like helping anyone else understand what I've done to like help my skin. But I'll just keep going. Oil of Olay. When I was in beauty school, they said oil of Olay was like the best stuff, the best facial things that you could use. They used to have a warming peel, and I started using that, and it started like taking off the layers of the skin, which helped my pits and scarring. And then I had like really bad pigmentation, so at Costco they had this little tiny bottle, and it was like $30, which was kind of a lot at the time. And I would just put that on the dark spots, and that helped a lot. And then my grandma helped me. She's a nurse, or she was a nurse like in her working years. She got me some face lotion. It's a green, there's like a green bottle and a blue bottle. I can't remember what it's called right now. I don't know why I can't remember what it's called. I stopped using it now, but that helped me a lot in the beginning. So Cetaphil is what it was. And she would add, so she would get the big pump bottle and add a tablespoon of jojoba oil. I think that's how you say it. I've heard some people say jojoba oil. I don't know that that's how you say it though. She would do a tablespoon of that because jojoba oil is like the closest oil to our natural producing oils. And then she would add lemon, which brightens, tea tree oil, which kills bacteria, like just a few drops. Lavender because it's soothing, and then peppermint because it's cooling. And then shake it up, and then you use that. So like Cetaphil by itself, I don't know, would do like as amazing of a job as what it did, but when my grandma doctored that up for me, it was like a miracle for my skin. And for a while, like after I was doing the mixture of baking soda with coconut oil, my skin loved the coconut oil, and so I like couldn't survive without like washing my face and then putting coconut oil on to keep the moisture, because your pores need a balance and they need to stay clean, but they also need to be hydrated. Like hair needs a balance of protein and moisture. If you have too much protein, it'll break. If you have too much moisture, it just becomes elastic. So your pores are made of the same protein as hair. And so you need to keep a balance of being clean and exfoliated and moisturized. And so if your pores get clogged because of dead dry skin, then that's gonna clog it. And then if you put oil on over that or moisturizer on over that, it's gonna just like clog it and keep it down in there. So you have to, and if you put too much moisture, then it clogs it. Like everything could clog your pores. So you have to keep a balance of cleaning it, exfoliating it, and then moisturizing. And you should only wash your face like morning and night, not like multiple times a day, which I've learned is not good. It just dries your skin out. And when your skin is dry, then it sends messages to your body like, I need more oil. So then it overproduces oil. The same thing like with your scalp, you should keep it clean and exfoliated and moisturized, because if the pores get clogged, then you can get hair loss. So anyway, I learned a new thing recently. I went to this music thing with Kevin Olson, and I stayed in a hotel. I have 6 kids, and so it was like the first time I've gotten away and like was able to like fully do all the pampering things that I love to do on myself and take care of myself. And I just so happened to bring this aloe vera with me. It is Lily of the Desert, and it has retinol A in it, I think. Retinol. Let me see. I thought retinol palmitate, vitamin A, which I don't know, maybe that's related to retinol. It made me think it was. But it is the one thing that I did different when I stayed at the hotel, and when I woke up, my face was like crazy different. It was amazing. So now when I talk to people and give advice on like how to take care of their skin, I tell them to use this aloe vera first. So I'll wash my face, and one of the easiest ways, if you don't want to ever wash your face, you just like, if you have makeup on and you just don't want to do it, get a wet washcloth and just start putting soap on your face. And then once you're there, you kind of want to keep going. But if you just have a wet washcloth and you can wipe it off, then it's super easy. If it's a lot of makeup, you want to double cleanse. So I get this Lily of the Desert aloe vera, and I put that on, and it doesn't burn your eyes. Well, it doesn't burn mine, but I might have like tougher skin because I've done so much to my skin over the years. But then when this dries, it becomes like hard and stiff, and it's like aloe vera is so healing. So it's just really cool what it does. But then I also use Vaseline. And you also, like, I used to sell Mary Kay when I was like, I think I barely turned 18, and I bought like the biggest thing that they had. But they say you should always do your décolleté and your neck. But I use Vaseline because my esthetician teacher, she taught us this trick where you take a mirror and you put it right here, and when you look down, then that's like, you will be able to see what you'll look like in 10 years. And she was like 70 years old at the time, but she looked like 50, and she used Vaseline every night to go to sleep. And so like, especially around your eyes. Also, I used Vaseline when I was pregnant with my first baby. And I think that is the reason that I didn't get stretch marks. Like, I don't know, I think my grandma and like down that line has really good skin too, so maybe that's why. But I would put Vaseline, they said to do it everywhere that like a swimsuit would be, and or even like shorts and a t-shirt. And so I slathered myself in Vaseline all over my whole body every single night, and I would just like put this t-shirt over me, and it was disgusting feeling. They also say to put it on your belly like when you're going to go to the delivery, because like one girl, I guess, I don't know how true this is, but because I didn't know the person, I guess. I don't know. I just don't remember exactly who I heard it from or who it was about, but they said that even if you're doing it the whole time, if you go in and your belly is dry when you deliver and then the baby comes out and your skin deflates, then it will make stretch marks come. And of course, it's not gonna work for everyone. I don't know. I guess it depends on your skin type, but if you take care of your skin, then I think it should be fine. I also kind of got a little chunky when I was a freshman in college, and then I started running, and then I lost the weight, and so maybe my skin just like stretched out a little bit already. But I don't know. I want to share everything because I wish that I would have known this. But this is pretty much all I would do now is wash with the Bath and Body Works hand soap that's gel type, and then use the aloe vera, and then do Vaseline. And I will do this before I put makeup on. And I don't even really wear makeup that much anymore, but I did learn this cool trick, and I should have done it before I put all this on, maybe. But there's like self tanner. You can put it on in places where you would normally put bronzer, and then when it soaks into your skin, it's like you don't have to use makeup anymore. Like you just wake up because you self tanned in that part where you would put bronzer. So it's just like natural way to look like you have makeup on without having any effort. So I'll put it on the top of my forehead, and then if you're older, they say to just put it right here. It like lifts the way that you look. So you don't want to put it here because then it like sinks your cheekbones or something. I don't know. It drags things down. So you want to do it like up here. And then I have a little bit of a wider nose, so I still like to put this here, even though some people will say like just appreciate who you are. But like the whole point of makeup, right, is to enhance what you have and create shadows and highlights where you want them to be. So that's what I do now. Also, I really like, let me see if I can find it. There's some sunscreen that I use. I think it should be easy to find. Yeah. So if I want to look like my skin is a little bit more warm, then I'll use this Copper Tone Glow. I got it because it was like sparkly, and that was exciting to me. I love sparkly things, like sparkly hairspray. My aunt got me some when I was young, and like I don't have any now. I don't buy it now, but I just remember that as like a core memory that was like the best thing. She always got me the best gifts. Like when I was young, she got me this container of rings, like super cheap rings, but I was little, and that was like the best thing ever to me. But I'll just like, it's sunscreen, but it like is pigmented, and so it just makes me feel like I'm wearing a little bit of like color or foundation, and then I've got sun protection too, so it's pretty great. But that's what I'll use as like my makeup now. And then I can still put like, what do you call it, blush and everything on. Once it absorbs into the skin, then it just looks a little bit more natural. So yeah, the key is like use use a balance of exfoliating and moisturizing and washing. Wash, exfoliate, and moisturize. And then if you just do it morning and night, then your body can cycle through and you'll have better skin. If you have like active acne, like aloe vera is amazing for active acne. And just using the coconut oil with the baking soda as like a gentle scrub, like don't open up any of the pimples. Just like wash. I just use Bath & Body Works gel hand soap. I've tried other things and they don't work as good, and I've told other people about my experimenting with it, and like somebody came and asked me about their daughter, and I've had like missionaries come who had acne, and I told them about it and then it went away. So just from my own experience and seeing like when I told others about it and then it worked, like their acne went away. And it's just like way cheaper than buying stuff. But I did buy the Medicube, so I'm gonna try that and see like does it make like a huge difference, because I still have like some scarring and it's just like weird texture. So yeah, but also I got this I bought this from TikTok as well. So I want to try all the things to like get rid of whatever the scarring is. One other thing that I have been doing, and this is like complete experiment, but from Five Below I got this little device. It's just like a handheld device, and it just has like I don't know where it would be right now, but it has like it's like you rub it on your skin and it makes the hair go away. And it's like plastic little square, tiny square things or something. Like that's all it is. But if you rub it on your skin, it makes your hair rub away, but it also like exfoliates the skin. And so I started doing it like all over my whole face, and then I'll put moisturizer on it. And it does like take hair away, but it doesn't make it come back like dark and coarse or anything. And so I started doing that, and I think I've also noticed a difference. And I'll do like the aloe vera and the Vaseline, and then it just like heals it and keeps it super moisturized. So like if you do that overnight when you're sleeping and your cells turn over and it heals it, it's like crazy. To me, when I look in the mirror like in the morning, it's crazy to see the difference. But I just kind of want to see like, is the Medicube like that much better? Or is it just the simple act of wash, exfoliate, and moisturize? Like, is it better than using aloe vera and Vaseline, which are like the most potent, like, in my opinion, the most potent like healer and moisturizer? And it doesn't clog your pores because you just cleaned them. And so, yeah, it's great. But anyway, I just wanted to share all of the things because I always have this in my mind and I want to tell people about it. And I wish that I had known this when I was younger. Maybe I just wish I knew a better way to like organize my thoughts to tell you about it and have it be in a sequence, like in time periods in my life where I have done different things, worked at different times. So maybe that's why it worked. But this is what's working for me now, is just these two things are what is working for me now. And I used another aloe vera that was just like a normal one, and it didn't work the same as this one. This one like makes it like tight. So it also, I feel like, helps with wrinkles. Like I was starting to feel kind of gross because I stopped really taking care of myself. But also this one, like if it gets in your eyes, it burns. So keep this one away from your eyes. But yeah, I hope this helps you.